Ukraine's reconstruction after the end of hostilities will be Europe's largest economic project since World War II. This is what the Ukrainian government believes, but it prefers not to wait until the war is over and begins work now. Ukraine has 160,000 objects of infrastructure and residential buildings that need to be rebuilt.
We do not wait for the end of hostilities, but have already begun to restore the infrastructure and housing stock in the deoccupied territories, where it is now relatively safe. At the moment, we have an understanding regarding the sources of funding for restoration work this year for $3 billion, of which 50% is the funds of the Ukrainian budget and another 50% is the support of our partners. At the same time, we expect that we will be able to significantly increase this amount and accumulate about $17 billion for recovery this year.
And Europe is interested in this process. For example, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development began to participate in restoration projects in October 2022. Now they are involved in 524 projects in Ukraine. The total investment is almost 18 billion euros, and this is not the limit.
It is very important to support Ukraine right now. We must be ready for its restoration, think about it and organize such work. I am convinced that the more we do now, the more chances this will give the country to win this war, and the less we will have to invest in the reconstruction of the country in the future. Odile Renaud-Bassot, president of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, during a speech in Davos within the framework of the World Economic Forum.
The restoration of post-war Ukraine will take place in parallel with the reforms. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, during the forum in Davos, called on foreign investors to support the Ukrainian economy.
We need all different possibilities. So we need, first of all, a sovereignty fund that will be developed in the course of the review of the budget that we've planned for mid-year. And there will be certainly components of grants and loans, because the budget, for example, is composed of grants.
To involve Czech companies to the restoration of Ukraine, a working group will be created. This was stated in the Ministry of Economy of Ukraine. Prague is one of the Ukraine's key partners in Europe. The governments of European countries are independently investing in the restoration of Ukraine. Denmark, for example, in addition to humanitarian and military assistance, took patronage over Mykolaiv.
But as the Prime Minister said, we have never tried this before, but we will find out how to do it, and we will find out together with our Ukrainian friends. And this is ongoing already. It started already this summer. We have been focusing on emergency needs like particle boards for windows, spare parts for the water supply and for the district heating system. So we have started already, and it has created a lot of enthusiasm in Denmark, because everybody in Denmark have now heard about Mykolaiv.
The restoration of Ukraine is supported by large international financial, public organizations and donor funds.
Ukraine now, and in particular the infrastructure industry, is now such a green platform, a green project for innovation, for investment, and in our country we can build something fantastic. We have all the opportunities for this.
Reported by Roman Smoler, Angelika Brushnevska, UATV News.